Ciao a tutti, bentornati. Se avete visto, adesso andiamo a Monza e prepariamo una golosa ricetta, quello che avete visto nel video. Ma prima che iniziamo, voglio ricordarvi ancora della competition durante questa giornata. Quindi state attenti perché apparirà una domanda magica, magic question, e dovete memorizzare la risposta. Alla fine della giornata vi chiederemo la risposta e dovete scrivere nei commenti, quindi non ora, ma alla fine della giornata. E i 5 più veloci vinceranno un premio, quindi state pronti. E come ho detto prima, adesso andiamo a Monza. Abbiamo Gizy, che è una bravissima cake designer. Adesso... Hello Gizy!
Hello, hi everyone. Hi,
Come stai oggi? How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. You?
Good,
Sorry?
thank you. I'm good, thank you. So I can see some cakes, some delicious cakes over there. I wish I was there to try them.
Yes. You see them today. We are going to bake this yummy bear paws, chocolate bear paws.
They
Now,
look so yummy. Yes.
yeah,
So
yummy and they're so fun to make. It's good to make for the children.
yes, perfect. So Gizy, before we start, can I ask you a few questions?
Of course you can. Go ahead.
Yes. So tell me about Sweet Mama.
Well, Sweet Mama is a reality since nearly 10 years in Milan,
Nice.
not in Monza, sorry. We are
Good.
based in Milan, and we make custom cakes, novelty cakes, all American cakes. We have many customers, and it's quite fun. It's a
Yes.
good yeah. I enjoy it a lot. I guess I made the right choice when I stopped working for anyone else and I opened Sweet Mama.
That is the main thing, that you enjoy your job. So when did you start baking?
Oh, actually, when I was a young child, well,
Nice.
my mother was a fantastic cook and baker, and I loved being with her in the kitchen. And it was I was playing with her, and I learned. She was great. And my favorite toy when I was a child was called Dolce Forno.
It's like
So,
the play ovens.
I guess I've been baking all my life.
Nice. So do you remember the first cake you ever baked?
Oh,
No.
no,
You
not
baked
really.
so
First,
many.
we made a lot of crostatas at the time because my grandmother loved baking crostatas, so she taught me. And crostata with custard, that was her favorite one, and my mother followed her. But actually, my mother baked almost everything. Almost
Ah,
everything.
nice. So you learned a
So
lot from her.
yeah, she was really great. Yeah.
Nice. Good.
So okay,
And so I wanted to ask you a bit about the cakes that you make these days. So what is the most complicated cake you've ever made?
okay, the most complicated, yes, probably a gravity-defying cake. That was really tough because it was many spheres, one over the other, and it was really difficult to make them stand. So that's the most difficult. That's for
And,
sure.
and what flavor was the gravity cake? That gravity defying cake? Was
Sorry, I
it
cannot hear
chocolate?
you.
Was it a
No,
chocolate cake?
it was a dummy.
Ah.
Yeah. You cannot make real cake like that.
It's impossible, in fact.
The base was real. It was like a half sphere, and then we went up with the dummies.
Nice.
The way to make the stand. It was about 1.5 meters tall. Otherwise, it would have been impossible.
Wow, almost as tall as me.
Difficult.
Yes, I can imagine. Yeah. Okay, and also I saw that a lot of famous people have bought your cakes. Is that correct?
It is. And we made cakes for soccer players, politicians, singers. Actually, a couple of years ago, we made a cake for Maneskin, who won Sanremo last night. And we made cakes for Fedez. We made cake for J-Ax, other famous singers. Yeah, people from the fashion industry. Yeah.
Nice. So you have good clients. Good. And what's your favorite? Yes. What's your favorite cake you've ever made?
Well, my favorite one is here with me. I don't know if you can see it. I show you. This.
Wow.
It's always with me because it's one of the first cakes I've made, but I love it. It remembers me of my father, of our winery in Tuscany, and it's I like the way it's done, but I like the feelings that it gives me.
Yes, it's all about the memories.
Yes.
Nice. Yes. Okay, so are we ready to start baking together?
Yes, of course. Ready. Shall we start?
Okay. Of course, yes, whenever you're ready. Huh? Yes.
Okay. Shall I start?
Yes, go.
Okay, fine. So, to make the cookies we're baking today, we need a few tools and utensils. Now, you will need some spatulas, spoons. You need a whisk. You need disposable gloves, because then there'll be a point when we have to roll the dough, and this will be handy. You need baking sheets, cookie sheets. You have to line the cookie sheet, or even a baking tray. If you don't have the cookie sheet, it's fine. A baking tray, but you have to line it with a parchment paper or a silicone mat. You will need a cooling rack, and you need some mixing bowls. You need an electric mixer. It can be either a hand electric mixer or a stand electric mixer. For the ingredients, we need 170 grams of dark chocolate, 120 grams of butter, 300 grams of all-purpose flour. It has to be sifted. All the ingredients must be at room temperature. This is very important. You need 8 grams of baking powder, 2 grams of salt, 300 grams sugar, 3 eggs, 8 grams of natural vanilla extract, some slivered almonds, or if you cannot find, these are to make the clothes of the paws. If you cannot find the slivered almonds, you can also use pine nuts. It's fine either way. Or you can also all almonds, doesn't really matter, it's just to make the clothes. Okay. Now, the dark chocolate must be in small pieces. So if you can use, you can just chop it if you cannot find cannot find it this way. All right. So first thing we have to do is to melt the chocolate and the butter together. How are we going to do this? You can do it in 2 ways. If you have a microwave, this is easy. And we are going to use the microwave today. If you haven't got a microwave, you need an heat-proof bowl, and you can set it on a pan of simmering water on the stove. Okay, and it's very important that the bottom of the bowl does never touch the water. The water must be simmering, not boiling. Now, and you have to stir all the time, otherwise it may scorch. The chocolate may scorch. Now, let's add the butter to our chocolate, and okay. Now, we are going to melt it in the microwave, 30 seconds intervals. Very important. You have to check it. Now,
So Gizy, do you sometimes taste your recipes while you are cooking?
You say if I need the recipes?
No, do you taste the recipe when you are cooking? Like the batter?
Taste it?
Yes. When I cook, I eat, for example, I mix the chocolate and I eat a little bit.
Can you see it? It's, of course, it's not just tasting, it's eating for me.
Yes, is the best part.
That's the best part. Yeah, that's one of the things my mother taught me. Lick the bowl, lick the spatulas, lick the spoons, and I still do it. And that's not good, but
well, you need to taste.
I need, of course. Well, one of my teachers in cooking school once said, if you don't trust a cook that doesn't taste. Never trust a cook that doesn't taste.
Good.
So, but probably I taste too much.
It's okay. I would do the same.
It's okay.
And what about the cake on the microwave on top?
Oh, okay. These are some of our cakes that we make. We can do almost everything actually, but we can paint on the cake. We can make the figures or the characters. It's like, you see, if you stir the mixture, can you see it?
Yes.
If you stir the mixture, eventually it will come together. Now it needs another. Yes, these are, of course, these are dummies that we keep in the shop just to show the customers. And
they are beautiful. I see.
Everything is handmade. We have to model all the characters, everything by hand.
Nice.
Okay, I guess we are there. Yes, this looks good to me. So now we set it aside and let it cool a little bit. Then we take the flour, we have the baking powder, and the salt, and then we whisk them together. Okay, and we set it on a side as well. Now, in the bowl of our electric mixer, we put the eggs, and we start whisking. Now, this is going to make some noise. I'm sorry, but I cannot avoid it. Start whisking the eggs, and then slowly you can add the sugar. And then we have to whisk it on a high speed until it's light and hairy, and it forms like a ribbon. I go. Going higher. Where is it? Okay. You see, it's lighter, it's airy, and it forms like a ribbon. So now I'm going to transfer it into this other bowl just because you can see better if it's here. Okay. At this point, let me just, okay, fine. We are going to add the chocolate mixture all at once in the middle.
Wow, it looks so good already.
Oh my God, I would dive in it.
It's time to taste now.
You should feel the smell. It's incredible, incredible.
I'm jealous.
If you use a good quality chocolate as we do, it's just and the
I can
smell
imagine.
of chocolate and butter together. You know, everything is better with butter.
Yes. We have 6 minutes left, Gizy.
Okay, fine. So we mix everything together. Then we add the flour, our flour mixture in 2 times.
You make it look so easy.
It is easy. Everything is easy once you know
Yes.
how to do it.
Yes. Practice makes perfect.
And if you follow the instructions, it's easy. It's really
Yes.
easy.
Perfect.
You just must remember to fold, not to stir like this.
Okay.
Because,
Like an 8, figure of 8, up and down.
Up and down. You add, we add the vanilla. Okay. And the rest of the flour. Okay. If you rotate the bowl while you're folding, it's easier. It's much easier.
Nice.
Now, when all the flour is incorporated, then it's time to cover the bowl with some cling film and put it in the fridge to rest.
Oh.
You can rest it for just 3 or 4 hours or maybe even overnight, whatever is more suitable to you. Of course, as we have not much time now, we've already done it, and now I guess that someone is providing me with
Magic.
an already rested dough. Okay, now the dough must have this consistency so you can shape it, you can roll it into a ball. Okay, let me just take the, okay, at this point you have to turn on your oven 170 degrees. Now it's really fun. Now kids, believe me, do it. You have to roll the dough into some bowls. To make the dough, one bowl must be slightly larger than the other, because we have the front bowl and the back bowl. So then you put them together and you press with the palm of your hand. This is real fun.
Nice. Gizy, someone in the comments, someone asked if we could retell them all the ingredients that you used.
You want to recap?
Yes, if you can, please.
Yes, if I remember, of course. So it's 170 grams of dark chocolate chopped into pieces, 120 grams of butter, unsalted butter. It's 300 grams of flour, 8 grams of baking powder, 2 grams of salt, 300 grams of sugar, 3 eggs, 8 grams of vanilla extract, and then almonds or pine nuts. I guess I didn't forget anything. Hope so.
Also, yes, we will send the recipe. There should be a link in the comments so you can download the recipe if you want to try at home.
Yeah, it's really fun to do with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Now, as we haven't got much time left, you see, the front of the bowl is the larger bowl, and then we have a smaller bowl in the back. It doesn't really matter if they're not exactly the same. It's just bare bowls.
Sorry, Gizy, I think we have to go now because we have another lab, but would you be able to show us the finished cookies?
Yes, of course. Now, you have to add the cloves, okay, the almonds, and bake it in the oven for 10 minutes. Now I'll show you the finished product, which of course,
wow,
here. Now,
delicious.
don't forget to space them apart because they tend to spread while cooking. You see the difference? You start from this and you end up with this. So you
have a lot bigger.
Yes, a lot bigger.
Okay, thank you so much.
They taste so good and they're so fun to make.
I can imagine. I'm going to try later.
Yeah. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the lab. And if you wish, you can follow us on Instagram. It's Sweet Mama Cakes Milano. And thank you really everyone for being here with us today.
Thank you so much, Gizy.